Have you ever caught someone giving you signals, but you couldn't quite figure out if they were interested? Well, what if I told you there are secret signs he's in love with you, hidden in plain sight? Some of these you may have missed, but trust me, once you know them, you'll never look at him the same way again. And wait until you see the third one. It's going to blow your mind. Keep watching to find out if he's been hiding his feelings all along. Before we dive into the signs, let me share something my grandpa always told me about love.
Love doesn't shout, it whispers. These whispers are often easy to overlook, but if you listen closely, they'll tell you everything you need to know.
Now let's discover the subtle signs he might be trying to share with you without saying a word. Let's dive in. Number 1, he gets nervous around you. Have you ever noticed him acting a little off when you're near? If he's secretly in love with you, he might get nervous, even if he tries to hide it. Pay attention to the subtle signs. Maybe he fiddles with his hands, avoids eye contact, or becomes suddenly quiet. He's trying to keep it together, but deep down, he's overwhelmed by your presence. His body can't lie, even if his words try to keep things cool. Number 2, he remembers the small details. It's not just that he listens, it's that he remembers. If he can recall little details you mentioned offhand, like your favorite ice cream or a childhood memory, that's a sure sign he's paying attention, because he's invested. It's not just about the facts, it's about you. When he remembers these small things, it shows he's truly present in your life, and that's a huge emotional investment. Number 3, his body language gives him away. Have you ever noticed how your body feels when you're around someone who's secretly in love with you? It's like a magnetic pull between you two. If he's in love, watch closely. Does he lean in when you speak, unconsciously mirroring your movements? Does he make sure to be close, even in group settings? These aren't just coincidences. They're signs that his body is responding to your presence. Sometimes his eyes will linger a little longer than usual, or you'll notice him gazing at you with a softness that speaks volumes. His body language is like a hidden love letter, written without a single word. Number 4, he acts different around you. Have you ever noticed why his behavior changes when you walk into the room? Maybe he goes from being casual and relaxed to suddenly protective, thoughtful, or even a little shy. This change isn't accidental. It's a sign that his feelings are deeper than friendship. He's revealing his true self through his actions, even if he's trying to hide them. If he starts treating you with extra care, or becomes more attentive to your needs, it's because he's trying to show you just how important you are to him, without directly saying the words. He may not know it yet, but his heart is on display. Number 5, he makes time for you. Actions speak louder than words when it comes to love. If he's genuinely in love, he'll go out of his way to make time for you, no matter how busy his life is. If he rearranges his schedule or shows up when you need someone, that's more than just friendship. He's telling you through his actions, you matter to me. Whether it's a quick coffee break or staying up late to chat, those moments are his way of making sure you know how much you're valued. And the best part? He does this without expecting anything in return, because his love is genuine and selfless. Number 6, he compliments you in subtle ways. Compliments from someone in love aren't always obvious. He may not shower you with grand declarations, but he'll notice the little things. He might tell you that your laughter is contagious, or how you always know how to make a room feel warm. These compliments don't just focus on your appearance, they go deeper. They show he admires your essence, the way you carry yourself, and the energy you bring into his life. In his eyes, you're more than just beautiful. You're someone who lights up the world around you. These subtle comments are his quiet way of expressing his love, without ever needing to say, I love you. Number 7, he gets jealous, but in a quiet way. Jealousy doesn't always look how we expect it. If he's secretly in love with you, he might not confront you directly when others show interest in you, but you'll notice subtle changes in his behavior. Maybe he becomes more distant or protective, or he seems to be watching more closely when someone else talks to you. He won't make a scene, but you can feel his concern, like a silent tug on his heart. This quiet jealousy isn't about controlling you. It's a sign that he cares deeply and doesn't want anyone to take his place. Number 8, he shows genuine interest in your life. Does he ask you about your day in a way that feels different from casual small talk? If he's secretly in love with you, he won't just ask about your day. He'll want to know the details. How was the meeting that stressed you out? What did you think about that book you just finished? He'll remember conversations and bring them up in future chats because he cares about your life beyond just the surface level. His genuine curiosity isn't just about being polite. It's because he's invested in your happiness, your dreams, and everything that makes you you. This kind of emotional involvement is a clear sign that he's developing deep feelings for you. If you've recognized some of these signs in your own life, trust your instincts. They often know the truth before our minds catch up. If you've been noticing these subtle shifts in his behavior, then you might already be closer to the truth than you think. Remember, love isn't always loud or obvious. It often speaks in whispers. So tell me, have you experienced any of these signs with someone you care about? Or maybe you've been the one hiding your feelings. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If you think someone else could be going through this too, send this video their way. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you make sense of things, and stay tuned for more deep dives into love, relationships, and everything in between. See you next time. Take care.